Okay, Assalamu alaikum. Hello, my students. Welcome back to our lessons in our favorite subject, ICT. This is me, Mr. Robert Hassan. And on today's lesson, we are going to start using Microsoft PowerPoint. This is a program that you use to display or to represent your work using presentation file. You can add text, images, videos, animation effects, transitions, and so on. Okay, now how can we start Microsoft PowerPoint? Simply go to Start button. On the search box, write your program name, which is Power. Windows is going to search for it, and then it will display the name of your application. Just click it here. Now wait for Microsoft PowerPoint to start. After a while, screen is going to be displayed. On this screen, you have to choose your file type. Now from this window, I'm going to choose blank presentation so as to create a brand new file. Click blank presentation. Now this is the main window of your program. Let me close this to bar and close this dialog box. Okay, this is the window or the main window of Microsoft PowerPoint. Now let me show you what are the main parts of this window. On the top you will find the title bar, you have the window control buttons, you have your program name, and you have your file name here. Sometimes there's extra button for it. Below to the title bar you will find the ribbon. The ribbon is group of tabs. All these are called tabs. On each tab you will find a group of commands here. On each group of command you will find many buttons, each button used to do a command. So to use a command in Microsoft PowerPoint, first you have to select one of these tabs according to the command, then go to one of the command group, then choose any command here. Now go down, you will find the slide viewer. Whenever you have many slides in your presentation file, they will be displayed here. On the right you will have your working area. This is the slide. The slide is the working area of the presentation. It can contain text, images, transitions, animation, and so on. So this is simply how to do that. Now what are we going to do? We are going to write something here. Remember, in your slide of the presentation you have many template or slide layout. It's used to help you to present your presentation. This slide is called title, and we use it to introduce your presentation. On the title or main title you have to write your presentation name. On the subtitle you have to write, for example, your name. Now let me click here. I'm going to write ICT Computing. This is my presentation. Now click on subtitle by Mr. Abu Bakr, for example. Now after you finish, save your file. I'm going to save my file in documents folder by the name computing. Follow the same previous steps which we learned in Microsoft Excel and Microsoft Word. Go to file, then choose save as. Now click browse. From the dialog box on the left side you will find the locations. Click documents. On the address bar it will display the last location, and these are the contents. Now about the file name, make it only computing, like this. So now this is your file or presentation name. It will be saved or stored in the documents. Now click save. After you finish, you will find that on the title your file name has been changed. So this is simply how to write some text in your presentation. Now what are we going to do? We are going to format this text. How can we format? Click, for example, here on the main title. Now select like this. To format the text, go to Home tab, font group. Now click in font name, choose any suitable font name, for example this one. And now you can change the size, for example this one, or you can write any size. If you didn't find your size, you can write it. Change the color, for example make it red like this. Now highlight your name, click and select it like this. Do the same thing to format it. Go to home tab, go to font group, change the font name, make it, for example there is a font called Comic. Okay, this one, Comic Sans. Change the color, make it, for example dark blue, this one. Make the size, for example 35, and then press enter. Make it bold. Whenever you make some formats here, save your change. Go to file, then choose save. We use save as for only first time, and always you have to make only save. Why? Because your file is already has a name. Now after we did that, how can I start my slideshow? That means how can we run my presentation? We have many ways. The simplest way, press F5 from your keyboard. Now you can see your presentation is presented. This is simply how to present your presentation. After you finish, you can double click anywhere, or you can press escape key from the keyboard. Now we end our slideshow and return back to our PowerPoint environment so as to make some change in our presentation. Now what are we going to do? We are going to talk about the first command. This is simply how to format your text. Now we're going to know how to change the background, or how can we format our background. What are we going to do? We are going to change the background, which is by default is white. To change your background, we have three options. You can change your background by selecting theme, color, or picture. What are we going to study? We are going to study only the theme. How can we change the background to be as theme? Okay, now how can we change our slide background? Go to Design tab. Now here you will find themes. Click the button more. It will show you many templates. Choose the suitable one, the thing which is satisfied you. For example this one, click it and then save your change. Go to file, then choose save. By this way we change our background. Now press F5 like this. When I press my F5, you see this is my presentation, and now as you can see my presentation is looking more developed and more better. To end, press escape. If I want to change the background or the theme, follow the same previous steps. Go again to slide to Design tab, go to the group themes, click the button more, choose another one. For example make it this one. Save your change, go to file, then choose save. This is how to change your theme or background. Now press F5. As you can see, you can change or enhance your background. Now to end, press escape. Okay, now finally, if I want to remove the background or the theme, I change my mind or my opinion and I want it to be by default. Go to Design tab again, go to the group themes, click the button more, but this time choose the first template here, which is called Office Theme. Click it. Now you can see you removed the background. Save your change, go to file, then save. And now to start your slideshow, to see your presentation, press F5. So by this way we removed the background as theme. Now press escape again. Now again select or specify a background as a theme for your for your presentation. Click the button more, choose any suitable one, and then save your changes. Now this is all about how can we create a new file and write text and then change our background. Now how can we insert a new slide? Now as you can see in your slide view here, you have only one slide on this file or presentation. How can we add a new slide? To add a new slide, go to home, then go to slides here, click the button new slide. Now choose another suitable template or layout. If you want to write some text, you have to choose this slide, which is called title and content. So add a new slide as title and contents. Now we want to write something. Click on the title, write for example computer AI, like this. Okay, computer AI. Now to add a text, just click here and then enter any suitable data, write anything about your computer or your text. For example, computer AI used to develop software and to help programmers. Now you can highlight this text as all like this, and you can maximize it. Highlight or select the title, make it also bigger. For example, write 65, press enter and save your change. Go to file, then choose save. So this is simply how can you add a slide to your file. If I want to add a third slide, follow the same previous steps. Go to home tab, go to the group slide, click new slide. Now add title and content here. Click it. Now click on the title here, write software. Now if I want to add an image, go to this button which is called images, this one or this one. So the second one is called pictures. Click it. Now add picture or image from your computer. Add this one, then click insert. As you can see, now you have an image. Drag it anywhere. Now click on your slide if you want to add new text or extra data or something like this. Now you can return back to your slide layout. To change it, select title and content, and you can change or make any change on it. Now I'm going to keep my slide as it is, which is title and image. Now save your change. Go to file, then choose save. So this is simply how to add a text to our presentation, how can we change the background as theme, and how can we add slide to our presentation. Thank you very much. See you next class, inshallah.